Hi, this is Kara Stein, and I'm here to demonstrate setting up a landing page in Leadpages. So when I log into Leadpages, this is what I see. If you don't have any landing pages already set up, may just see the templates page. So let's navigate to that. So here are some of the templates that are available for us to use in creating our lead landing page. You'll notice it's set up to sort by highest converting, and that's pretty awesome because, why use Leadpages if you don't care about what converts the best? So these first couple are just thank you pages, and that's not super awesome. This one is an enter to win page, which also is not maybe super relevant. But here, this one is actually a template that's intended to be used for a free ebook as your gift for your opt-in. So let's go ahead and use that one. And we're just waiting for it to load here. There we go. What do we want to call our page? I'm just going to call this temp because I'm making stuff up. All right, and here we are with the ability to create this page and customize. All these things can be changed. The background can be changed. This is just a little logo. You could put a picture here. Let's see if I have anything uploaded that would be interesting for that. Okay, so this is the logo for my blog. Let's see how it fits there. It's very tiny. It's not really super awesome, so I think I'm just going to trash this maybe. Or I could get rid of some of these spacers and see if it'll let it be bigger. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get rid of this. Okay, so I'm leaving that spacer there to leave this space. And then for your ebook cover, you'll want to put your actual cover, obviously not this cover. Let's see if I have any book covers up here. Okay, so this was a magazine that I created. And we will use that. Or here, this book is an actual book. So let's put that there. I'm not sure why it has this other blue border, but it looks all right. And then, oh, it's gone, okay. And then you can add your own sales copy here. So, if I'd staged this in advance, obviously it'd be a better demo. But let's say, you can be happy. Reels. And let's change that to black. I don't really like that, so just change it back to white. And I don't like this font either. So I'm going to change it to a non. I don't like that either. Maybe smaller. Yeah, I like that better. So you can change colors, fonts, spacing, all that kind of stuff. And let's just mess with this a little bit, or you can actually delete this too if you want. We'll just say, learn the top secrets of being happy. Why is that capitalized? I don't know. And here's some other stuff that this says that we really don't care about. So if I had other text here, I could paste that in, or I can actually just delete it if I want to by just clicking the little trash can. And if I change my mind about that and decide that I want another text block, I can just drag one in from over here and put it, and none of this is exactly where I want to be. And again here I could change the font and everything. I don't really have anything to say there right now, so I'm just going to delete that and leave it as a spacer. And then this button, we can also change. Obviously we do not want this freaking mint green. If I knew any of the colors for what I wanted, I could just do that right quick, but I don't. So let's just make it white. And again, I don't want that font, so I can change that too. Change it to this. And okay, this is a full width button, but it's very small. So yeah, there's a spacer here that's making it there. That's much better, I think. This is really a weird, like, why is that? So we can just get rid of that. It's just making things weird. Okay, so now this all looks better. And if we want to see what it's looking like, we can click this and preview it. And you can see that's much better than all shrunk up like we were seeing it before. So that's what it looks like on a computer. Here's what it'll look like on a tablet. Oh, it's all skewed. It should be centered. I don't like that. And here's what it'll look like on a phone. So let's just center these things here. And then that'll look better. You can also update this and put your actual company name here. You can put links to your privacy policy and what have you if you want also. But really, the simpler the better for landing pages like this. And then you want to hook up the button to actually do something. I don't know what this lead box is. Basically, you want it to connect to a lead box, but I don't think this one is the one we want. Let's see what. Okay, so this is just a made-up thing. So again, we can change this to match whatever we want. Let's pick a nicer font. This green must go. And again, if I was doing this for real, I would have the colors that I wanted to use already picked out. Be nice if they even gave us the blue. It's very likely that'll probably look alright. Oh, I forgot I made that button black. That's not cool. So let's make the button blue and the text white. Yeah, that's better. And then you can also add the person's name. Here it's just the email. And this is where, if you have a mailing list provider such as ConvertKit, you can set up the integration here. Or if you're using Aweber or MailChimp, same thing. I'm just going to do that real quick because I have it set up. But if you don't have that, their default is just this notify me, which just sends you an email whenever you get a new subscriber, which would be really unpleasant in the long run. But it's okay for starting. Here, if you want to add name in addition to email, you can add a field. My provider only accepts first name, so that's what I'm going to add. And if you just do it by the default, here's what it'll look like. Okay, so it's not updating over here, which is, oh yeah, it is. See, it put first name below email, which is dumb. So if you click these little arrows, it switches. You would think you could drag them, but in my experience, that does not work. So there's, the person can fill in their first name and their email. And this button is a little bit ugly. So we're going to change that. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Sorry, bold looks like. It's not beautiful. I actually like to use Railway for the buttons. Do that. Can't really tell. Okay, so that's the thing about the button. Okay, so we're just going to assume it actually did obey, and preview that real quick. Oh, it's still loading the preview. Okay, so here's the preview on a phone. And it won't scroll. I don't know why. Crazy. Here's the preview on a tablet. Oh, here we can scroll, which is lovely. And we got it centered, which is good. And so here's what this lead page, or lead box, is what these are called. Here's what it'll actually look like. And here's what it'll look like on the computer. It pops up just like that. So this is super basic, but basically, if you want to make it fancier, you can add in more sections if you want. You can add stuff. You can change this background here. Let me see how to do that. Yeah, here, it's right here. So if you want, you can change it to a different image if you want. For example, I like to use this watercolor thing. And that completely changes the look. or you can just pick a color. And that doesn't show right now because we've got this image, but like here's what it looks like. Or if it's loading very slowly, the color will load in the background, and then people will see that until the image loads. So that can also be helpful. So yeah, I think we'll just go with no picture for now. And then, you know, if you, for example, let's say I wanted to add a little picture of me at the bottom, and you know, something about me, I could add a new text thing down here. Let's say I wanted to add a headline. Drop that in above the text. And you wouldn't really want to do this, but just to show you how, if you want to add more stuff, you can do that. And then to drag in a picture, you just drag in this little thing, I put it next to it. And then if I click on this little picture thing here, and then write some stuff about myself if I want to. Like, this isn't great design for this page, but just, you know, any page you're creating in this, you can set it up that way. And again, you'll want to preview it probably. This will look silly. And then when you're done, yeah, it's not a good design. But now you know how to add stuff. And then when you're done, you can click publish. For this, you know, this week, this module, we probably won't be publishing. I just wanted you to walk through setting up your thing and you know, getting a little bit used to the system, so that later, when it's time to put it all together, you have the bones of this set up, so you can just update it and then hook it up. So that is it for now, and I hope this has been helpful. Thanks.